because it is a hearsay, but we do not have medical evidence or medical report to substantiate that these claims are actually true. As a sitting judge, I, however, do exercise my powers legally and with my legal education and knowledge a little bit. That I'm requesting, I know this will be against everyone, but I am requesting that there is no need of giving this a ruling, because we are going to be here again and again and again. The discussion has not finished. I feel that there is a way we can approach the case of Diana Ross.
Hello guys, it's your girl Patient Status. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscription box and put on the notification bell so that you don't forget any time I post a new video. Remember, I'm the queen of online gossip. So welcome to today's video. Don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment on the comment section.
Community of young women who were all fighting for the rights of other women. So I had developed a very, very big community on Facebook. I had many followers. I was really respected. I was seen as actually at one point I was probably the top voice in Kenyan feminism because of my academic credentials and the way that I did my teachings on feminism. Because I was quite different in the way that I taught about the rights of the woman. I taught using, publications and journal publications and books. I based my teachings on facts and statistics, historical statistics as well. So because of that, I developed a really big following. And I garnered a lot of respect on Facebook. That is the one thing that Diana hated the most, and that is what she came for. So when she organized her troops, it was on the basis of me being a misogynist. So she came on and said that I was a misogynist, and I needed to be removed from feminism, So she will come with a lie, and then she will say, huyu inafaa tumwangamize. This one is a danger to women or a danger to men, So she will create this image of you being some very, very dangerous person mwenye lazima akomeshwe. So you see, when someone comes heralding such a message, and you're a young impressionable person, you will believe them that they have something that they need to fight for. There's a mission to fight for, and then they will join that person. And then suddenly you have all this big sea of people fighting you for God knows what, And that is how Diana does her bullying. She will target somebody who is in a place of or should I say a place of privilege, should I say, or of power. So it's either a place of privilege or a place of power. So perhaps you have a big following, or you are loved like Baba Talisha or MC Chris, or you have money, okay, like Idingori, you understand? So that is the way she does it. So she will target you, and then suddenly she has all these people believing that you are this other person. You are not the person you are. Wewe ni huyu mtu mwingine. So again, what Goldie has said makes a lot of sense, because why does she not target people who don't have platforms, who don't have money? Because even the young TikTokers that she targets, they are people who have platforms. If say she targets someone like Rising Star, that is someone who has a platform. If she targets someone like YTK, that's someone with a platform, So why does she not target, the small people? So that is my question, Your Honor. Thank you.
Yeah, I would love to listen to Muhatsi before I say something. Muhatsi, please say something.
Thank you so much, my Lord. May I pray for you that may God give you wisdom, even as we are proceeding with this case, because it is heavy. It is heavy, but I know at the end of the case, we will have a tangible solution. And may also I pray all the people in comment section and everywhere to pray for the judge and the senior counsels in the room, so that the ruling, it's going to be beneficial, because this is heavy and this is big. Now, may I say this one very fast so that I can finish? Let me confirm first from my brother Idi. Are you there, bro? Indigori, uko hapo? Can you just say yes if you're there? Ayuko ako busy?
Madam Prosecutor, utamshtua kando. I know you can.
Yeah. I will. Thank you.
Madam Muhatsi, please.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Now let me proceed. Your Honor, the reason why I've decided to ask if the bro Idi is there, it is because the young man has suffered in the hands of Diana Ross. The young man has suffered, like he has suffered. That's why I wanted to confirm, because according to the sentiments and the information that we have just heard previously, dakika zile zimepita, it was tough. Like, it was tough. So I wanted to confirm kama bato ako sawa, anapumua, if everything is okay at all, because it was tough. So thank you so much. May you check if he is okay. Then
I'm actually okay. I'm a very strong man, and
okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you, bro.
Good.
So another thing, bro, I want to appreciate you, whatever.
Mbele ya hii koti Ndigori, usijifanye kama kuna kitu, kama kuna vile hizi maneno zimekufanya, it's good useme hisia zako. We are here to see everything that has happened, right? So if unasema uko sawa, I am hoping that truly when you sleep at night uko sawa, bro.
Naona niko sawa kabisa, and I'm a very strong man. So don't worry. Trust me when I tell you that I'm okay.
Okay.
Sawa, thank you for asking.
All right. Muhatsi.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. I have a human heart, and I'm always very concerned when it comes to some issues. So you will pardon me for that one. Idi, I also want to appreciate you. Kuna mahali ulitacha, maybe kama watu wengine ilipita, lakini me am a man of information and I keep record. Kuna mahali ulitacha ukasema you've been supporting single mothers. May God bless you, bro. It is very commendable and you are doing a very great work. May God bless you. I don't know what was in your mind ndio ukaanza kufanya hivyo, but mwenyewe unajua. Mungu akubariki sana. Now let me move fast, nitoke kwa maneno ya Idi. Let me now talk about Diana Ross very briefly. Your Honor, the kind of a person we are handling here ni mtu mgumu sana, according to the information and the evidence zile tumepata, because tumekuwa na evidence, video zimecheswa na tumezisikiza. The kind of a person we are handling here, he is a very big sadist, he is a narcissist, and you see, I'm very afraid, because it is okay to be a narcissist to people who are close to you, maybe your relative, your husband, your child, but you become so mean, extending your narcissism, extending to even strangers, Your Honor. It is ridiculous, it is out of order, and that's why I'm asking God to give you wisdom on how to handle this case, because it is somehow ngumu. Now let me come to Lady J. Maybe people in comment section, kama nitakuwa wrong mutaniambia, because mnajua history says, and the history has it all, that Lady Jacqueline and Diana Ross, they've been friends, and they were friends some time back. So yeah, history has it. If it's right, if it's wrong, comment section, you can correct me about that one, but history has it that way. So if indeed they were friends, and all this is happening today to Lady Jacqueline, or yesterday, or 1 year ago, or some few months, in regards to Diana Ross, trying to put her own friend down, trying to kill her friend, trying to make her friend to commit suicide, trying to make her friend to have mental health and mental issues. May God have mercy, because now this one is on the other on another world. But to that point, I have a very strong advice, because I'm about to finish. Sinanga mambo mingi. I have a very strong advice, and this advice I'm not going to give to give Lady Jacqueline. I'm not going to give the advice to the judge or the senior counsel. I'm going to give the advice to everybody watching this platform. And I want you to get my words very well. The devil does not attack what they don't know. Kindly, however much you are friends with someone, remain unpredictable. Don't be too open that anybody can read you, because you are not a book. Can you try to put some things, try to put some boundaries on your end, that even those people who are very close to you, kuna zile vitu they cannot predict, kuna zile vitu hawezi wakasema, yani kuna vile umehide your personal and your real life, kuna zile vitu umeficha hata hao marafiki wako hawawezi wakajua, so that day, one day, in case mumekuwa na misunderstanding na wao, they have nothing to attack. That is my plea, and that is my prayer. Thank you so much.
For some purposes, I think you guys can hear me well.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, I have switched to a different network because I can. Yeah, I can see that I keep on falling, I keep on coming back. So I'm sorry if people will not hear me. It is a tradition in this court to welcome any member joining the council. Don King, you are welcome so much in this council, and we're going to give you the mic after that. Mike was supposed to go to to Lady J, but before that, it is only fair that OJ, you've been here long enough. OJ speak, because when I start with Madam Lady Jacqueline, it will take quite some time because I want to look at another different angle in this case as well. And I appreciate comment section. Madam Lady Jacqueline, I am aware now from the comment section that you have been, in fact, best friends with Diana Ross. You're going to be telling us how was it? Talk to us, because we've heard of what she has told you, but you will talk to us how it was to be her friend. Perhaps I'm looking forward to hear good things about Diana Ross at the end of the day. But OJ, please say something before Madam Lady Jacqueline goes on the mic. OJ, please say something. Either he's not around. You guys can hear me, right?
Can hear you. We can.
Okay, Madam Lady Jacqueline. OJ, whenever you need the mic, it's okay. If you do not have anything to contribute as per now, you can also let us know. Everyone is welcome to say something. Madam Lady Jacqueline, Madam Prosecutor, we hold you high in regards in this court as well. But today you asked that you should not play the role of Madam Prosecutor, and you gave the role temporarily to Madam Goldie, and I appreciate that. Now, I've heard about, I know there's a lot to tell us about Diana Ross, but for me to be a fair judge, everything, even the time I came on TikTok, I am only consuming, the negative side of this lady. And it will be fair, because now, Madam Lady J, you are here. You have been a best friend. In fact, that is what the comment section is saying. So you tell us, before you tell us what she has done, how was it to be a friend to this lady? Was it physically? Were you in physical contact? Have you met physically? How was it? Where did it start? How was it? And then you proceed to your complaint. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Your Honor. So, right. I will give a brief, very, very brief, I won't take long, a brief history of how Diana and I met. I have never really been best friends with Diana, but you see, comment section, wanga wako kwa world yao, they're normally in their own world. So, so anyway, I respect comment section, you know. But anyway, so I met Diana through social media, and I met her at a time when she was being bullied. And then she was being bullied because she had, I think, stolen how much? 1.2 million from one woman, and then lots of other amounts from several other people. She's somebody who used to really, like, she used to do all sorts of things. She'd go into a salon, have her hair done, and then anatoka ni kama anaenda kwa M-Pesa, and then she disappears. But because already people knew her, the salon owner would then come on Facebook, you know, and then report. Yeah, so that's the way that I knew her. So during this time, she had defrauded a group of women on Facebook, women from Nyanza, Luo women, in another group. So, okay, all right then. Thank you, Muhatsi. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, so at this time she had taken money from Luo women, and then of course it became a big scandal, and the women really came for her in a big way. She was being bullied so badly on Facebook, so badly, Your Honor. And then I felt sad. I felt like, my God, what if I can actually come and stop this from going on? So Mercy Akinyi anasema ongea kweli. Yeah, that's the truth, Mercy. Okay. So Mercy, you can always climb the platform and say something else. So this happened around the year 2014. This happened to 2014. So 2013, 14, during that time. So during this time, I was defending her kwa hizo conversations. So many Luo women were telling me, you una mess image yako. You are messing your image. I stay away from this woman. Imagine I never listened to them, you know. But at that point, mimi sikuwa namjua Diana. I just saw her as this woman when anakuwa bullied, and I felt sad that she was being bullied so much. So I was told never to really get involved with her. I did not listen. When it came to 2015, I then went to Kenya. During that time, tena, her bullying was kind of, ilikuanga ni kitu inaenda, inachukua few months, inarudi. Unaelewa? You have seen that, Coral. Yeah, ilikuanga inaenda, inachukua few months, tena watu wamerudi tena kwa jina yake. Yani, ilikuanga ni mtu anabuliwa, after a few months, tena Diana. After a few months, tena Diana. Most times ni kesi ingine imeingia. Sijui ameibia nani tena. Sijui amechukua pesa kwa nani. Yani ilikuanga tu hivyo. Haikuwa inaisha. Stories za Diana hazikuwa zinaisha kwa Facebook. So 2015 nikamua, let me see if I can meet this lady. So I go to Kenya, and then I decide I'm going to meet her. So I meet her in Kenya. I even go to her house and I do an interview with her. And that is where I got a lot of information about her that sometimes I recall to her. So she was very, very honest, very down to earth. She told me everything that I needed to know. I supported her financially. I took her to a function of widows, paid for the entire event, you know, bought stuff for the widows from a supermarket. Yani nilikuanga tu namfanyia mavitu za pesa. Drove her here and there because I had just cleared a car in Mombasa. So hiyo gari yangu ilikuwa mpya, new number plate. So I was just driving her around in that car of mine. So I was driving her everywhere around Nairobi, nampeleka salon. We went to the salon of this lady who is a well-known salonist who does wigs for cancer survivors. I think her name is also Diana or something. So we went there, I drove her there. You know, I was just literally taking care of her because I felt bad, you know, that she had gone through so much bullying on Facebook. So after that, I then decide, we then sit down for a meal one day, and then somebody was sending me money, but I didn't have M-Pesa. I didn't have an M-Pesa account. So I decided, unaweza nichukulia hii pesa natumiwa, alafu nitolee, unipatie. So she receives the money. It was around 40,000. Akaichukua kwa pesa, kwa M-Pesa yake. The woman went away. She disappeared with that money, Your Honor. She didn't give me the money. Yeah. After that, she was gone for days. For days, apatikani kwa simu, namtafuta. So she disappeared with that money completely until I had to report it to her husband, thank God. So nika report kwa bwanake. Nikaambia bwanake akasema anaenda kunilipa hiyo do. So the husband started paying me the money. Husband was still, at that point, husband alikuwa anafanya kazi nje. Unajua hata nilishtuka kwa sababu those are the accusations that are on Facebook. Na mimi nimekuja hapa kama defender wako. Sasa tena mimi ndio naibiwa. Unaelewa? Sasa mimi ndio naibiwa. So it was quite strange. It was like a humbling time. Ilikuwa like, oh my God, nilijieka kwa nini hizi? That's the way, basically the way I felt. And then of course, kidogo, the husband kept paying me the money. Alikuwa ananitumia saa zingine 2K, 5K, you know, mpaka akamaliza. Alikuwa anatuma tu kidogo mpaka akumaliza hiyo do. Aliacha like 2,000 ilibaki, Your Honor. Haikulipwa. So yeah. So that's basically the way that I related with Dana. After that, I just avoided her kabisa, nilimuavoid. But, and then she goes to, akaenda kwa conference US. 2016 akaenda conference US. Conference ya CSW. So that is an event that many of us who believe in protecting women and children, we tend to go to CSW, the Commission on the Status of Women. It's every year in March, around International Women's Day. Most of us are in New York. So anyway, so that's what happened. So akaenda New York 2016. When she's in New York, she gets stranded again. And then it is around my daughter's birthday, towards the end of March. I take all my daughters, she sends me a message, she's stranded again. So I have to send her money. She has nowhere to live and things like those. So I take my daughter's entire birthday money and I send it to her. Nikamtumia akiwa America. So after that, she then goes on and disappears, I think. I think we fell out. We fell out somehow. I don't know how. And then she resurfaced again much later on, after 2000, Your Honor. Well after 2000, ndio sasa ka resurface. So when she resurfaced now, she was this person who is teaching women about feminism on Facebook. And then she started this group. She opened a group. Asa kisha open hiyo group, wanawake wote wakaingia kwa hiyo group, wanawake wa Kenya. It was around up to 4,000 or 5,000 Kenyan women wakaingia kwa hiyo group. So hapo ndio tukaendelea na kuinteract na yeye, and then of course, and then she left because she was struggling with mental illness. She disappeared for a while, for a long time she disappeared. And then after that she resurfaced again. Yani alikuanga tu disappear, akiwa mentally ill sana, anapotea unikani, and then anarudi after maybe 1 year ama a few months. So that's what used to happen. I don't know why Muhatsi Junior ametolewa. Ni kama ana nini, TikTok imemtoa. Ni kama anaendesha gari or something. So that's basically how it used to happen. So eventually we met again on Clubhouse. After meeting on Clubhouse, the interaction was okay until it went bad. And then finally she followed me here on, finally she then started bullying me on Facebook again, 2022. And then finally, 2023, around my birthday, she arrived TikTok. So it's a long story, Your Honor. Basically, that's it. So Diana and I have never been best of friends, but I've known her for over 10 years. Yeah, I've known her for over 10 years. So basically, that is it. You can take the mic, Your Honor. Thank you.
So to what you've just said, and you've said before this court, Madam Prosecutor, is there are previous years where, having been a friend, you mentioned something about Anenda medication ya rehab, mental state, ama whatever. Have you ever witnessed one where she is like, you know, actually in a mental hospital?
Shosha yangu. Hey, mambo yangu imefika.
Madam Winnie.
Jamani.
Madam Winnie.
Yeah?
Please mute. Please mute.
Okay, nimemweka huko nje.
Mute. Winnie, please mute. Okay, Madam Lady Jacqueline, uliai kushuhudia mshtakiwa anapelekwa mental hospital ama
Yes. So around the year 2020, around the year 2021, we were informed that she was in a mental institution. We were informed by her friend Okaro. At that time, now they're friends with Okaro. So she was in a mental institution for a few months. So this is information that was just coming in through Facebook. Yeah. Tukiambiwa, saizi ako mental institution, amelazwa. She was always kind of very, very mentally ill. Anataka kujiua. Kulikuwa tuna cases mingi za kutaka kujiua. Tena anapelekwa ndani. Ilikuwanga cases mob sana. There's one time as well, rafiki yake mwingine mwenye nimemwona Lavender Mwamba ako hapa kwa hii live. Hata Diana Rose ako hapa. Nishaona handwriting yake. So Lavender Mwamba nimemwona akishare live hapo. Najua anashare na mama mwingine anaitwa Evangelist Saoke. Huyo Saoke pia alikuja kwa live siku moja akasema Diana amepelekwa ndani kwa hospitali. She's very mentally ill, anaweza jiua. Tafadhali mwache kutaja jina lake kwa Facebook. So she was always, her friends are always reporting that amekuwa hospitalized. Hivyo, Your Honor. So that has happened over the years for a long time. Yes.
So pia Diana Ross, being that she has faced the same thing she's facing, anajua mtu anaweza buliwa mpaka ende kwa mental hospital ama mortuary, right? We take that into consideration. Only fair, I want to hear from Goldie, but it's only also fair I hear from Don King. The Don, how are you? You have the mic on your side. What would you wish to say? If there's nothing, we'll pass the microphone to Madam Goldie, and Madam Sandy, and Madam M. Please say something.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Now that we have heard from the DJ, and there is a little bit of confirmation that she had mental issues. Even she has said that she went out of social media for almost a year. I think that is what I heard.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
Yeah, for almost a year. Can that be an excuse for what she's doing? Can it be an excuse? Can it be taken into consideration that we are dealing with a sick person?
Are you directing it to me?
I'm directing it to everybody, maybe for a thought, because we have been told it is a mental case, and whatever we are seeing is not normal. What she's doing in TikTok is not normal, although she targets a particular group of people. But with what we have been told, because there's a time M said, she mentioned that there's a time M mentioned about her sickness and we were asking for evidence. So can this be evidence, although it is oral, it is verbal, that indeed she's sick?
Legally, it's not admissible as such because given that we are now looking into the behavior of this, reputation assassin on TikTok, the fact is there is a background of criminality whereby it is alleged that she used to be, in a corny activities with Facebook users and some group of women. It could also be, be established that this being posted by the close friends, maybe it's a way not to be held responsible for the pending criminal case that were actually in police. So we cannot admit that. For now, it is only a consideration, yes.
Your Honor, if I may take the mic, eh? Yeah. Good afternoon to everyone. So on this matter, let me first of all start from, let me just pick right away from where you guys have left, about Diana's alleged mental illness. Number one, with the issue of Diana, most of the things she has been doing has been disclosed to their inner circle, like people from her inner circle, her friends, her family. And also in regards to her mental state, she has also been out here on social media admitting herself that she has been struggling with mental illness for quite some time. So it's not just us speaking. We've confirmed from her herself, from her own mouth, saying in this social media, and also from her people coming from her inner circle. Those are her friends, and most of them are also her relatives. So as a person who understands, because this lady started trolling me and I was so confused, I really needed to understand the kind of person she is. And I've been very categorical telling people that I started doing some background check about Diana Rose, because right now, even if she goes ahead and bullies me, what did you say? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Don, we can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you.
One and only, she alifungua Bluetooth. So my phone had connected there. Sorry about that. Don, please, you were saying something.
So am I audible?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Then I beg to continue. So I really needed to understand which kind of a lady is this. So I started doing some background check, and trust me, I want to tell this court and everyone who listens to me, probably if you really want to understand who Diana Rose is, and if you listen to what Lady JD said, in fact, the reason I even rushed coming up here is when Muhati was here saying that Diana was once best friends with Kapunye. Let me tell this court that Diana has never been best friends with anyone. There's no one who can come out and say that Diana was once her best friend. Diana is an opportunist. She takes advantage of people. So she will, if she sees that there's something that she can benefit from you, she will really pretend and come around you. And once she's done with you, that's it. You see, I think that is what she did with the Diana Rose. That is what she did with Lady J. That is what also she did with Okaro. It is very evident. Most of us have been out here telling people that Okaro and Diana were never best friends. Diana was only financially benefiting from Okaro. So Diana has these Cornish characters, and it has been confirmed with a lot of people. When Lady J was speaking here, I was reading the comment section. People were asking that, where is the evidence, where is the evidence? I have a lot of them, but I'm only going to display one. But before I display it, this is Diana Rose right now, akona madini ya watu wengi sana. And among those people in alikuwa na madini zao, you see, they also needed to understand her better and find ways of which they can get their money back from her. Some of them started intimidating her with maybe taking her to courts and stuff like that, you see. And she was very afraid. In fact, most of them are in the US. She was very afraid. And she started refunding this money slowly by slowly. And you see, even till date, Diana Rose is really struggling with refunding money that she borrowed from people. A lot of money, you see. And She can even, if she's listening to me, because I know she's here with a pseudo account, even one of her daughters, she financially manipulated one of her daughters. She messed her credit card. This is evident. It has even been confirmed to us with our inner circle. You see what Diana Rose doesn't know, and I said this in my live one of these days. You see, what's really spread very fast. If I'm your friend and you confide in me about some of your secrets, you see, I have another best friend somewhere. I will go and tell that best friend of mine. That best friend of mine will also go confine it to another person. So before you know it, these words will spread like fire. And that is how most of our secrets are really spreading, you see? So, so many people are really crying with the name of Diana Rose. Even back here in Kenya, there's a place she used to stay called Migosi. She even conned most of the women there with the name that she's going to help them go abroad, and these people are giving her money. Right from high school where Diana Rose is, akona hizi tabia za wizi, alikuwa anaibia wanafunzi wenzake vitu. Of which, okay, those are normal characters back in high school, but you see, we are judging her based on the things she used to do because she did not stop at it, you see? She kept on doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. Huh? And you see, the reason why most of us believe that Diana Rose has mental issue that is really disturbing her, and some people have come to us confirming that they advised her to take a break because what she's doing in social media is not helping at all. What she's doing is only worsening her mental state, you see? So I'm gonna ask the moderator to put me on big screen and only show one evidence of a lady that trusted Diana Rose with some huge amount of money, and Diana Rose started taking her round and round until this lady used some of the mechanism to get her money back. And once the lady got her money back, their friendship was just over like that. So I'm gonna display that evidence. So just a minute, I get that evidence here.
Guys, keep tapping on the screen. The moderators have forgotten that.
So, Your Honor, I've hidden the identity of the lady, but there's a time I did display. I think many people know the lady, but I've hidden the identity because she saw it and she complained that I'm not supposed to show identity, you see. So I want you to concentrate on where she said she borrowed 8,000, that was 8,000 USD. So there's a lot that I can complain, but I can't go beyond this. But this is just one of the evidence of what I've been talking about. There are a lot more. So let me now switch my camera off. So there are many more apart from this. So I'm one, even where Idingori is here. You see, I'm one of those people who really understands Diana Rose better because everything she comes and says in this social media, especially TikTok, it's never true because she has never presented any evidence. You see, she has never ever presented any evidence. Even she also threatened MC Chris and Akina Gidaiga. She was going to serve them with some lawsuits, like some demand letters. That has never happened. So we are dealing with a person who is a psychopath. And I've always told people for quite some time that one of the characteristics of a psychopath is that they hallucinate a lot. You see, any person who is coming from a medical professional background can really analyze Diana Rose and they can conclude that this is just a psychopathological liar. You see, I think one of the reasons why she does what she's doing in this TikTok, I think that's like part of her healing space. I don't know. I've never failed to understand why she does it. And let me surprise you people. There's a lady here I respect so much on this TikTok, and I'm not gonna call her name. She confided in me And she was one of those people, even as from last week, she approached Diana Rose and told Diana Rose, please, just take a break from TikTok. It's not doing you good. Take a break and go work on yourself, then come back with a different content, because what you're doing to people, it's hurting them emotionally. It's hurting them psychologically, you see? But you see, the problem is she will never, ever listen. You see, she will never, ever listen. And right now, Your Honor, because I'm almost about to end, right now, Your Honor, I'm not saying that I'm in a very good state myself. We all struggle financially. We all struggle with doing things and stuff like that. But the problem with there's nothing good going on for herself, you see? And this lady confided in me and told her, please take a break and do something good for yourself, so that by the time you even reach your retirement age, at least you can sit down and say, okay, during my days, I did this, and at least I can enjoy I can enjoy this during my retirement age. But that is not happening. She has even crossed paths with her own children. And this is evident. We've confirmed from her inner circle, and that's why I said here a few minutes ago, the secrets of Diana Rose, the reason why those secrets are reaching to us is because the people she confined, she did confining, those people also has other good friends somewhere, you see? And the information keeps spreading like fire. It's only that kuna watu wanaelewa Diana Rose vizuri. They cannot come here and say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The family disclosed a little bit about her, but you realize at some point they stopped. They didn't want to continue doing that, because at the end of the day, I always tell people, yes, blood is always thicker than water. I think there's a meeting they sat and they talked, and no, let's not keep on doing that. Let's watch her from a distance, and maybe she will change after some time. So that's the only thing I'll want to say as per now, unless maybe I'll add something else if it comes to my mind. So I beg to rest my case.
Your Honor, may I take the mic, please, if that's okay? Thank you. Thank you.
Proceeding forward, we also have to be kind. So we are going to give the mic to Sandy, Patty, and Chantel. But I know Chantel never wants to say anything. But yeah, proceed, Lady Jacqueline.
Okay, so someone said, can the people giving evidence please introduce themselves and what they do? Okay, I don't think people need to do that, because we are just here as TikTokers. We are not here as professional. Miss Jackson is on the comments saying, bring evidence. Where? Miss Jackson, I have once done a very big live that was attended by thousands, I think about 2,000 TikTokers. And in that live, I presented a lot of evidence around Diana. I had literally a huge pile of evidence, one screenshot after the other. So I've done that right here on TikTok. So if you missed that live, the thing about TikTok is that everything is in the blogs, especially if you're a TikToker with a big platform. You know, everything is out there in the blogs. So you can easily search the blogs. You will find a lot of information there. Okay, so it's really a waste of time coming to this court and asking for evidence here. Okay, I'm going to take Mercy Akinyi is as well. Miss Mercy Akinyi, Miss Jackson. The evidence is there in the blogs. Now, I'm going to say this real quick, that personally, I don't really care for Diana's past history of conning, of conning people. I really don't care about that. You know, Diana did what she had to do at the time. You see, she lived, I don't know why she's still stealing from people now. Sasa ndio sielewi. Because every time I hear, ameibia huyu mtu tena, wanga nashangaa, why is she still doing it? Because I thought that America would help her. I am the person who told Diana, ukienda US usirudi. I'm the one who told her that, you know, go to the US, don't come back. Because her life in Kenya was hell, Your Honor. It was hell. She had all these people chasing her for money. Pesa zingine kubwa, mpaka unashangaa. Hiyo uliibaje? Unaelewa? How did you steal over $1 million? How? You know? And you know, Mimi coming from, you see, I've lived most of my adult life in the UK because I was in my mid-20s when I came to this country. So I've never been in a situation where someone was like chasing me for CGH. So all those things were really, really terrifying to me when I used to hear them. Hata ukiwa unajaribu kumtetea, huwezi mtetea. You can't. So it went like that until I said, wewe, enda US, usirudi. Don't come back. So she found a way to the US and she never came back. And that is basically it. So meaning that history ya Kenya somehow imebaki huko Kenya. I think it can only be revived akichukua ndege aende Kenya. And that is why I think Diana, this is just a by the way, but I don't think Diana can go to Kenya easily because there's a lot waiting for her there. But anyway, Your Honor, at the end of the day, my main purpose today is not to talk about Diana's, theft. That is not it. Okay. The main thing I am concerned about as a TikToker is Diana's attack on people. That is what I'm concerned about. The attack or just random attack on people. All right, where this day she will wake up and she will pick Idingori, and then the following day she will wake up and she will pick M. So that is what I'm concerned about. That is the main thing I'm concerned about, Your Honor. Sometimes she will wake up and she will be doing live. Alafu already amesha prepare her followers. Unaona hapa kwa comment section. I'm sure you're seeing them. So she's already trained them so well in that. Atakuwa live alafu atasema so what was I going to talk about next, nani nilikuwa nataka nimwongelele, and then she'll behave like she forgot, ataenda hivyo, and then so her fans will start writing our names in the comment, Lady J, nani, and then she'll be picking us one by one akiwa anatuchamba. So it is really, really a toxic way of interacting with people. And I don't think the courts can actually help in any way because it's a lot. Hata kama unapeleka mtu kotini, how will you do it? All these people, some people she has damaged them completely. Mpaka mtu anasema, huyo mwanamke namwachia Mungu, sitaki kusikia hata jina yake. Unaona? And when we used to tell these people on TikTok, personally, I told these TikTokers that the best thing to happen to you is for you never to interact with Diana the first time. Unaelewa? Usiwa interact naye. The minute you have that encounter, your life will not be the same. After that, it will be mayhem after that. Now, there are many people who thought we were joking until Diana turned on them and then they saw the wrath of Diana. So mimi nataka tu hiyo maneno ya ku-attack watu randomly. If at all, as TikTokers, tunaweza come up with some way of resolving this and also creating boundaries. I think that will be the best thing to do. Yeah, creating boundaries. Maybe just TikTokers coming together, creating some kind of what do you call it? A forum where we just talk about how we end this constant attack on people. Can we create rules where if I don't mention you, you do not mention me? If it is a yes, then TikTokers walk away knowing that there is no day Diana Rose will wake up and say M ni kichwa fietu. M is this, yeah? M is that. Saizo hata M hajamfanyia chochote. Aliamka tu siku hiyo, aka feel leo nataka ku-attack M. Alafu kesho na attack huyu. Your Honor, that is the one unique nature of Diana that I have not seen with anyone else on TikTok. Yeah? Anyone else on TikTok. So that is why I'm telling you it is something that TikTokers need to talk about. And maybe we create some boundaries and some rules of engagement because it is one thing analyzing, but Diana is not even an analyzer, So this idea of, leo, wacha niongee juu ya Idingori, she always brings them as chai. Unaona? Hii ndio chai naleta leo. Chai ya nani chai. And then suddenly it becomes something so nasty. So we hope that people get some form of community-based justice. We need community-based justice where we can actually exist without worrying about someone going to mention our names. I personally do not desire for Diana to mention my name. I don't know how I can stop it. I've really thought of how to stop it, but I've failed. Yeah. Yona, can I play a recording from a few days ago?
Can I add onto that, Your Honor, please? Okay. In my opinion, I would say that Diana has no content, and the only reason she's doing all this is for people to actually analyze her after she's done all this to these people, and she chooses these well-known TikTokers, and akiamua Idingori ama amweni Lady J, anajua, these analyzers are gonna be talking about her, and she loves that. Yeah, I'll quote what Inani, what's her name? There's this girl, ule mwenye anakuanga, what's her name? There's this girl, she's an analyzer. Edna. This Diana sent all these recordings from her live, and she asked Edna to actually analyze her. Edna refused, and they became enemies. So I think she loved that when everybody on TikTok is like, oh, we are talking about Diana today, or Diana did this, Diana did that. I think the best thing to do is to just give her a blackout, especially analyzers. I know Edna decided never to discuss her, but a few analyzers should actually choose that as well. Should be an option just to give her whatever she does on her platform. Maybe people should just ignore her, because she's got no content apart from just making up stories about people or lying about somebody, and then after that she'll be jumping from one platform to another. But now she's got no platform to jump to, because these people, they don't want her anymore on their platform. So she's got maybe one or two platforms to jump on, akiskiza, akizoom what people are analyzing. I think blackout is the best option. Thank you.
1 minute. I think I should bring another insight here. You see, with this lady that we are reviewing, we are looking at her criminal behavioral, structures, how she operates, who she is, her personality. You see, this lady said something. I'm interested to hear the audio, Madam Lady J, but before that, the other day, I was in my house and I saw her live. She was saying something about me. And there was insult. I insulted back. We are all human at the end of the day. But I picked something from her life that made me, just rubbish and, ignore her. Because shortly after that, I think she went to block me. And so that I think in her mind is, acha ukireply, sitaona. That's okay with me. But alisema, something, an information enye, to me, I depict it as aliitoa kwa comments. She obviously didn't know me. Everything she knows about me, she has heard from the comment section. And so I think this lady operates with like this, yeah? If right about now, najua, let me pick someone, najua M ni kichwa kubwa. Then I just go and DM Diana. And I go and DM or say it on the comment section. What's the next thing Diana does? Diana starts opening, niko na chai, mkujeni, 20 something, nitawaambia. Unaelewa? And then she comes and says, ni kichwa kubwa, hata nilikuwa najua, hata this and that. She has this blessed talent of making things look like it's very real. Like she is in fact a partaker of that information. But information ametoa wapi? Kwa comment section ama kwa DM. That is exactly the same thing that happened to me. She had nothing to say about me, and possibly if she could talk about me, she could talk about the death stories and the Judge Mukufi issue, but that wouldn't take 5 hours or 8 hours. It would at some point become a repetition. And then maybe someone said something on the comment, ata alitoa watu nguo. She announces it. Now she has something. So clearly, all the things that Diana is doing partly are being fueled by Kenyans, are being fueled by the same people on the comment section because of that, misuse of TikTok. I feel that when we say tumuambie asituseme ama sisi pia hatutamsema jina yake, I feel this is wrong because Diana is something I don't even want to say. I cannot pronounce. Diana Ross, it's a name. If I want to talk about her, there's a lot of things at the end of the day that even in 20 years, I'll not finish the stories about Diana Ross. So we can't limit ourselves and say TikTokers should create rules. For me, I'm not seeing that as the same, as the way forward here. Because we can create rules, but Diana is Diana. She will not respect the rules. And she will go over and beyond. Now that we have shown her that we are willing to be peacemakers, for her, she feels like it is weakness. And she feels like now she should put more fire. So let us just, continue with this, because at the end of the day, there's something I'm picking here. There's something I would have suggested, but I don't know, nitakani kama mtu sijuangi TikTok, and of which it's true. Mimi sijui mambo ya TikTok. I just find it like some space, some other world that I've never been in. And now that I'm here, I'm more interested in what's going to happen at the end of the day. So, Madam Judge, you wanted to, Madam Lady Jacqueline, you wanted to play a record that was 2 days ago. Can we have that?
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. And before I play it, it is also because it is the entire thing with Diana. For some of us who have gone through it for years, someone like me, I've gone through it for years. It is very draining, mentally draining. So that is why someone will take the easier way out, and that is to literally get rid of her from your life. Yeah. Kumtoa kwa maisha yako kabisa. And the only thing is that with Diana, you cannot control how she's going to treat you tomorrow. You cannot even predict. Unaona? Utadhani ya kwamba you have now made a way from the drama, and then suddenly you're walking around TikTok na ako hapo. Like someone like me, if you know very well, Your Honor, I've told TikTokers about how I decided to do things. You see, I came from the US, I think it was around the 27th of November. And then I said, when I return back home, I'm going to do things differently. I'm not going to be engaging in any back and forth with anyone. I'm not going to be engaging in TikTok toxicity, in creating that toxicity, in advancing it. I said while I was still in America that I was coming back home and I was coming to do things differently. So when I came back, of course, I went straight ahead to try and produce content that was healing rather than destroying. And of course, that is how we got here, where we are now. So that's it. So you will be there focusing on your stuff, but for her, she will be still finding ways to destroy you. She'll still be looking for ways to bring you down, and that is why I find her quite, I don't even know what to say. Anyway, this is a few days ago. I was just walking around TikTok. Okay. I don't have a speaker for this. This has no speaker.
Facebook. Kwangi Facebook. Nakwambia Jacqueline, I think there was an old white man sharing that house where she lives. Alikuwa anafungua live, akiona huyo baba anakuja, anafukuza.
Walikuwa wanaishi na huyo mbaba.
I think so. I think maybe sharing a house, like vile unaweza kodisha nyumba. Hata nyumba yako one room. I think so. I think that's the case because vile alikuwa anafukuzwa, I was like, ni boyfriend.
So it's something like kama a subletting hivi.
Housemate, yes. Yeah. Mzungu. Sasa maybe hiyo gari ilikuwa ya huyo mzungu.
Oh, your Jaguar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before she came to me.
Because Jacqueline na Jaguar hakuna mali zinapatana jamani.
Jana alizungumzia akasema wale wenye mnauliza gari nilikuwa na Jaguar nikauza.
Jaguar don't exist.
Yeah.
Never existed.
Ile lori yake ya Kenya ya mchanga eti alinunua nayo purchase anailipia 250 per month na mkumbuke I think pesa yenye aliweka kama ile inaitwaje ile down payment ni kama ni ile 5 million. Alitoa kwa ile 5 million akaweka down payment.
Mbele can lie for the gods.
Unajua nyinyi mnamjua vizuri kutuliko. Kwanza kama kuna mtu anajua Jacqueline kwa hii hapo ni Ati na Diana. Ati na Diana wanajua Jacqueline vizuri sana. Very well before we even knew her. Jaguar, I know that's really sad for you to hear, but such is life. Animal lover, you can't have everything. Yeah. Wengine watakuwa nayo, uwe utakuwa nayo, na ni sawa. Aya, so let me continue now. Diana now wants to give a life history of Jacqueline Ombewa. This was Sunday, guys. Imagine, mimi niko tu TikTok, natembea tu zangu. Ndio huyo. Aya.
Wacheni ni wape story ya Jaguar.
Jacqueline, what if guess? Let me
wacheni guess what? Unaona huyu Jacqueline mwenye anaongelelea nani nyako kukua homeless. Jacqueline was homeless for almost 2 years in the UK. Unasikia? Alikuwa anapatiana watoto wake kwa mama wa Kenya, alafu anatoroka. Anaacha anakuachia watoto, alafu itabidi sasa you are gonna negotiate with her. Aliachia a friend of mine watoto wake for almost 3 months. Na nini? Aliacha watoto na paka. Unajua vile watoto wanapenda pesa zao.
Yeah.
Watoto wakaenda na paka kwa huyo mama.
Naenda huko ranch.
Yeah, sasa yeye akawacha watoto. Unaona, she left her kid. Alikuwa anatembea. Unaona wale wamama wanatembea na watoto like anakuja kwako anakutembelea na unashangaa atatoka lini. Unaelewa? That kind of thing. That was Jacqueline for almost 2 years. She did not have a home until there was a Kenyan woman when alimpatia nyumba. This woman was relocating to the US here. Akaachia Jacqueline nyumba na gari yake. Umeelewa? That is the woman that saved her. Alikuwa ni mwanamke Mkikuyu. Yes. So kwa hiyo nyumba. So but vile ilikuwa time ya mama kutake over her stuff. Na vile Jacqueline alianda maneno ya matusi na kila kitu huko kwa Facebook. Huyu mama kuna watu walimwambia afanye nini? Achukue vitu zake na amtoe kwa hiyo nyumba. Umeelewa? That is what happened to her.
Aliachia mtu watoto for 3 months yeye akaenda wapi?
Si alikuwa anatembea tu ajulikani pale yuko. Mara mtu anasema ameonekana sijui Bedford, wengine wanasema ameonekana London.
Diana Bedford iko London.
Yeah, haiko London, niko tu UK. Ni kama Kibira ya UK.
Yeah, nilisikia.
Nimesikia Bedford ni Kibira ya UK.
Yeah. So she would come visit you, alafu anakuambia, "Oh, can you stay with my kids for a little while, I'll be back." Hiyo inakuwa tu little while, inakuwa 1 month 2 months. There's a friend of mine mwenye aliishi na watoto wa Jacqueline, a friend of mine hata kwa hapa TikTok. Nasikia for 3 months.
Na Diana leo nilisikia
nilimsikia ngoja kwanza jini. Nilimsikia akiongelelea it's not good for the kids. Na yeye mwenyewe she did and went through worse. Yaani huyo mama mimi wanamshangaanga kama she listens to herself akiongea. Yaani iko tu shocking vile anaongeanga saa ingine.
Na mimi alikuwa anambia
sasa alikaa kwa shelter. Sasa ni mzee alimfukuza.
Hiyo ndio time alienda kufanyia swini anti kazi ya nyumba.
Sasa sister-in-law wake alienda kufanyia anti kazi. Yaani bibi ya ndugu ya Jacqueline. Unaelewa? Ule ndugu ya Jacqueline mwenye alikufa kama alienda kunini kuiba ugali. Articles. So you can imagine all the information Ati has on Ombeo. If her own sister-in-law went to work in Ati's house.
Apparently alikuwa naacha huyo mwanamke na njaa. That woman used to carry food from Ati's house akirudi kwa Ombeo.
Mama ni mchoyo.
Ombewa.
Mama ni mchoyo. Ulikuwa unasema
Uchoyo nayo I agree with you. Anakuanga mchoyo. Hiyo nayo I agree. Ni ukweli.
Abundance alikuwa anasema ati Angeline ni relative wa Ombewa. Yes.
Angeline, kwa hivyo Angeline Nyauyoma.
Yes.
Wako na same characteristics. It's very possible.
Mpaka Abundance alikuwa anasema ati there's a time when Angeline started going to Abundance's platform. Ombewa hiyo wakati walikuwa naongea Ombewa na what's her name Abundance was still talking. Alikuwa anamwambia mshushe. Yeah. Today Abundance was talking about that situation.
Kwani ameratana na Angeline?
No.
Nilienda huko nikapata nini story ya D. Sikumaliza hata 1 minute.
Abundance unajua kama hajataja Diana hizi pata points. She has to talk about me every day.
Abundance hajakosana na Angeline. I don't know why she was saying that.
Unajua yeye anaanga boundaries.
But you know, if you're my friend, I cannot talk about you.
She doesn't know those boundaries. Yeah. Don't think about it. Boundaries. She doesn't know her boundaries.
You know the way she was talking? She was putting it in a way of like threats to Ombewa.
Information yako yote.
Yes.
What cheap moves are those? Cheap moves.
Okay. I think that is now about somebody else. But, Your Honor, I can tell you that everything that has been said by Diana in that recording is a fabrication. There was no... So that's why I keep telling you guys, Diana just needs to hopefully come to agreement with TikTokers that she will literally just stop talking about people, because everything she says about people is a fabrication. Literally every single thing atasema will end up not being true. I'm just going to go on the big screen 1 minute. I didn't want to do this. Animal lover, are you there? Animal lover, hello? Animal lover, are you there? I'm getting out of character. Animal lover, hello, are you there? Yeah, so anyway, Your Honor, I'm just coming on the big screen a little bit. And then In the UK, first of all, you cannot leave your children with anyone, even if it's only for 1 week. The government requires a temporary guardian order. You know, you cannot just go leaving your child anywhere. It's against British law. Yeah. Baby girl, yes, we are in court, and I can read this handwriting. Hii handwriting inakaa familiar. Baby girl, hi. Yeah, angalia platform penye uko baby girl, ukumbuke pia, tafadhali, asante. So anyway, so I will now go, I'll now very, very quickly do something. Okay, and then I'll just give the mic back to the judge and to help us in this. What we want is a session where people can exist on TikTok without worry. Okay, so Diana said a story about whatever. This is Jaguar. This is my vehicle that Diana was talking about. This is an MOT certificate. The MOT certificate is a certificate you get when your car goes for annual tests, you know. Yeah, there are annual driver and vehicle standard agency. Yeah, so there are annual tests that the cars are taken to. And this is the vehicle, yeah. And that is the key to the vehicle. It's a Jaguar. For those who know, when you unajua Jaguar, unajua kifungu ya Jaguar. And then this is the vehicle certificate. This is the registration certificate ya gari. Na bila kuonyesha address yangu, hiyo ni jina yangu, Miss Jacqueline. Okay? Aya, nifungue certificate. So all those things, gari ilikuwa ya mama mwingine yako US, gari aliachiwa na mama wa US, that is a Jaguar. That is my vehicle, you know. So these things, and she says them, and people listen. Ubaya ni watu wanasikiza hizi. This is the registration certificate. Hii ndio inaitwa logbook ya gari. Yeah. Hii si meza, hii ni my big grand piano kwa nyumba yangu. Hii si meza, wenye wanasema futa meza, hii si meza. So, so guys, that is basically it. It is a lot of fabrications, a lot of uongo, zenye make sense. Thank you, Queen B. Wewe unaenda hapo, unasikiza story, unadhani ni ukweli. All of it ni fabrications. Na UK huwezi acha mtoto wako na mtu hivyo. Huwezi, serikali hata haitakukubalia, unaelewa. And then second of all, first of all, you cannot do that. Second of all, for you to literally leave your child for 3 months with one person, the council has to actually agree. Yeah. It's X-type. This is Jaguar X-type, Florence. Yeah. Jaguar X-type. Unaijua, I hope so. Yeah. So the government has to permit you. Lazima upewe permission. So mimi naomba tu, Your Honor, help us in getting this to come to an end if possible. Hata kama tunaweza kuwa na an agreement as TikTokers in a way whereby Diana mwenyewe anaweza fanya nini? Anaweza only talk about you ukiwa umemwongelelea, unless she's analyzing you. I don't know how TikTokers can do it, because for someone like me, Aki, it's too much. It's too much. This is Sunday, my dear Your Honor. This is Sunday, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. And Mimi, I'm there doing my thing, not even realizing it. And yet I'm already again a subject of slander. Mara sijui nimeacha watoto wangu wapi. I've never left my children anywhere apart from when I was going to Kenya for 2 weeks. And I agree with a friend of mine to take care of my children. But leaving my child somewhere for months, those are all meant to destroy my reputation and my image. And that is unacceptable. Yeah. So, Your Honor, take the mic back. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That took quite a while for me to open my mic. I'm sorry for that. Lady Jacqueline, allow me to release this information on the public. And I'm saying it from A point of motherly view. Guys, the other day, I was in deliberation of, our TikTok lockouts with Madam Lady Jacqueline on the phone. And I noticed something until when I hanged the call, I was like, well, I need to put efforts in being a mom. Because when we were talking on phone, I think it is her daughter, the lovely girl, who, wanted, who was on the tablets, and this lady was begging her child, Mami, enda kwa choo. And I was like, what the fuck? Mami, enda kwa choo. I was like, oh, I'm supposed to do that. I looked at my daughter, I was like, I'm going to tell this to my daughter to see her reaction. And then me keeping silent on the phone call, they proceeded, mother and daughter. It was a very lovely, interesting conversation for me to have, gotten the privilege to hear it. The daughter was not going. Finally, after some persuasion from the mother, who is Lady Jacqueline, she said, I am only going if you are accompanying me to the toilet. And I was like, where? So at 7 years old, I understand her daughter is almost 8. Anataka apelekwe kwa choo. Then I was looking at it, I was looking at my daughter, nikasema, huyu yangu ni criminal. Huyu hata sihitaji kumwambia kitu. Lovely. Until I questioned the way I am. Because sometimes, mtoto wangu ningemshautia, wewe toka kwa hiyo tablet, enda kwa choo. Naelewa? But this lady was doing it, please, Aki, please. And I was like, wow, that's a good connection. When you talk about motherhood, it is only a mom who can explain the bond and the actions that they give their children. Whether it is by kuacha mtoto uko kwa masiku, uko kwa mutu. I'm telling you, women are going to work or they are busy, but even if it happened, there is no reason for it to be a gossip on TikTok, because kuna wazazi single mother wanapenda watoto, lakini inabidi upeleke mtoto kijijini na we mwenye urudi Nairobi kutafuta pesa. These are not things to shame people. Honestly speaking, I feel part of the reason why we are here, it's because Kenyans as well, kuna tuka ujinga fulani kwa TikTok. It's just some stupid things, because honestly, someone cannot approach and stand in front of me and tell me such a gossip. I will literally shout at the person, because I have a lot of things to do with my time. I think Kenyans have a lot of time for these kind of characters, and that's why we are here, you understand, because those are not even, they're very irrelevant. Moving forward, that was just, I needed to just lay a picture of the short time I've known Lady Jacqueline as a mom. I am jealous. I'm jealous, Lady Jacqueline. I won't award you the best mother, because I also want that title, but you're a good mom. I wanted to, let's proceed from there.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Thank you for that. Thank you for that feedback.
Let's proceed from there. And whether the car is yours or not, I think we have sufficient, this court has admitted sufficient evidence in this court that, yeah, you have provided very substantial evidence that the car is yours. We correct that mentality in the public. I saw someone asking, kama kesi ya Indigori imeisha. Kesi bado ijaisha, si tunasikiza jamani. You want to enter the court and detect what is going to happen, please just be patient with us. Maneno ni magumu na tutamaliza leo, but yenye tutaweza kufanya leo, we will do that. Let's go back to that.
May I ask a quick question, if that's okay?
Yes, I wanted a poll. Actually, I wanted a poll.
Before the poll, may I ask you a question, please?
Yes, please.
This issue of ownership of vehicles, because I've had it not only with the Jaguar, and I remember in that conversation someone was saying, hey, for you to own a Jaguar lazima ulipe sijui milioni 5 sijui nini. Saizi nimeona kwa comment section mtu ameandika, Animal Lover, my troll, my wonderful beautiful troll who lives in Poland. Animal Lover ameandika kwamba Jaguar yenyewe ilikuwa 17 years old na ilikuwa worth 3,000 pounds. Your Honor, could this be a case of jealousy, or because why are these people so concerned about what people have? and what people don't have. Could this be a case of jealousy? Because
Your Honor, I beg to answer that. Can I answer that? Let me say something, Your Honor. Lady J has so many, like she is given back to the society a lot. So she's given back so much to the society that we don't even need to be questioning her at this point. We only need to be showing respect and also showing support. I don't know if I share the same sentiments with other people, but for myself, I feel like, that is what we do. We come out as ambassadors of our people, and then we go out there and we come back and support the community. That is what Lady J has been doing a lot. She has given back to the community. That's why she's very proud to go back home at this point, because she knows that the community will receive her with so much joy because she has given them a lot. But hey, Lady J, I assure you that we'll give you the support. So I just wanted to say that just focus on the support that you get, so that we can continue to support the community. Don't focus on the negativity. Focus on the positivity, like what is going to happen, what is going to happen. But hey, you've been doing a lot, Lady J. There was a lot of misunderstandings, miscommunications, but I honor you, and I really respect what you have done for your community, and not only your community, because it extends to several communities, because those children are not only from one family, it's from several communities. So even as you prepare to go home, we stand with you. So turn me in together. But so don't focus on who says what. Focus on how we move forward.
Amen. Thank you for that, Calm in the Storm. Guys, at least you've been told I'm going home. Yeah.
I was waiting for the pledge to come in, but thank God it didn't.
Oh, gosh, Your Honor, take the mic. Okay, take the mic.
As we proceed, we have
No. Wait, Your Honor. This honorable court, I would still like to have my judgment in court together with me and M, if possible. If you guys have a spare time today after you finish your cases, because she's present here.
I don't know if M can stay. M, I'd rather you.
When I gifted you the first
now
time,
you've been trained to become a bully.
I was bullying
Suit
you.
yourself. Winrose,
No.
you are a bully now. You chose that path.
Seriously,
Suit yourself.
I'm not even on TikTok like that. So when I gave you a lion, I was bullying you, right? When I gave you a lion, I was bullying you. When I came to your platform every single time and I was gifting you, I was bullying you, right?
No, this is the new Winrose. Winrose, you are a bully. You are a bully.
No. Seriously. Okay. A honorable court, honorable judge, we're not having any decorum. We're not having any peace. I would request that the judiciary and the judge, we bring back this case and we deal with it. If she wants to present herself to court, that's fine. I will present my evidence that made me, made me an enemy with her. I will present my evidence, and I want her to present an evidence of me doing drugs. And I will present my own evidence, and we can deal with it. So, that's a case that we can do it next. If she wants to do it now, we can do it. If she doesn't want to do it now, we can do it later. But
It
if
will
she doesn't
it will
want,
happen
if
in
she,
my absentia. I'm not gonna be there.
yeah, because you're scared. You're scared. You're scared, motherfucker. You're scared, motherfucker.
Listen to yourself.
Stupid.
Listen to
Yeah,
yourself.
exactly.
Windrose.
No, I am listening to myself. I
help us,
am
please.
listening to myself. I am listening to myself.
I did
Hey,
present
listen.
I've got no time for people of your kind, Windrose.
You know,
I've got no
people of
time
my
for
kind.
people.
People of my kind.
Of your
When you are
kind.
receiving my lion, why didn't you say no? I don't receive lion of people of my kind. You stupid motherfucker.
On your
What
birthday,
the
I'll give
fuck?
you a lion. On your birthday, I'll give you a lion.
Give it back, and I will give you not only a lion, but I will give you also the list of all the people that have supported your platform. Give me that money, motherfucker. Don't tell me like shit.
Let me mute and listen.
I don't want to disrespect the court. You know what? I don't want to disrespect the court. Present your evidence. I present my evidence, and we go from there. Stupid as fuck. Huwezi kuniongelesha vile unataka.
You're just a common person, and I don't speak to commoners.
Pana. You just a piece of shit. Alafu unakuja unatambia
I can never engage
mwenye
myself
unaenda
with a
kuandika
commoner.
matiti kwa Big
Keep on
Daddy.
swearing.
You think I have respect for you at this point? Enda uandike, endelea kuenda kuanika matiti. Takataka hii. Wacha kuniongelesha. Kwenda huko. Unashinda ukipanda platform. You think anybody has any respect for you? You're just a piece of shit. Like anybody else. Na unashinda
Miss amekomenda hapo chini. Sijalemewa. I just can't engage with that kind of people. I can never engage myself with that
kwanza kuomba papadi pesa.
Okay.
Koma kwanza kuomba papadi pesa. Koma.
Okay, so Windrose, Windrose, I want to say this, and I need you to listen, please. You have really insulted him like a lot. Umemtusi sana.
Yeah, she's
Sana,
insulting me
sana.
the same way.
I don't think
She's
that is,
insulting me the same way.
I don't think that's okay when you
No. She's insulting me the same way. Okay, Lady J, you wanna take sides? She's insulting me the same way. You think?
I'm not taking sides. I'm just saying right now. Yeah.
No, Lady J. Hey, let's bring this case to court. If she doesn't, she said she doesn't want to come to court. Why does she? Kwa nini ataki kuja kutudeal na yeye? Alinifungulia trolls. Like I'm being told like I'm a drug addict. Because kwa sababu alisema nini? You know what?
Listen to yourself. Just listen to yourself right now.
Yes. Ngoja kidogo. Don't talk to me. Can you mute? I'm talking to the court right now. Lady J, I have until the receipt of when I bought the melatonin from Walgreens. I have until the receipt that I bought melatonin from Walgreens. And I want to present the receipt. Google melatonin from Walgreens. That was it. Alafu aliniset to trolls mpaka naanza kuambiwa I am a drug addict. Seriously, I'm a military person. You accuse me of being a drug addict. I'm being tested every month.
Your Honor, can I ask what's the time in the US?
Don't talk to me.
Your Honor, may I ask what's the time in the US at the moment?
If you are gonna talk, address somebody else, but not me. I lost all the respect for you, motherfucker. I lost all the respect for you. You don't talk to me anymore. That's why I don't talk to you.
It's 3 o'clock in the US, and
what the fuck is wrong with this
Your Honor,
person?
you can judge that by yourself. It's 3 o'clock in the
Seriously, you
US.
can understand, Your Honor, you can understand my frustration with my career.
It's 5 o'clock in the US. You can judge that.
Seriously, Your Honor, with my career, you can understand my frustration. This is a platform that I found her. I don't go to a platform kumchokoza, but this is a center platform that I found her. So I want this judgment to be like to judge hapa iishe and we finish here and there, and this trolling needs to stop, because every single time alafu anasema ati mi nafanya madawa sijui nafanya losing nini. I get tested every month just because of what she said. It's not that I'm scared. I'm not scared, but she set me up. I have a lot to lose. I have a career. I have a family. I am about to be a healthcare administrator. Health, you understand, is a medical environment. Like you cannot be talking about abusing medicine, even like what the hell? And she had the audacity to just put my career on the line to talk about it. Like, you can understand my frustration now. That's why I am super pissed. I am mad, and nobody can
just say this. I know why your career is online. Nothing to do with
I
you.
am
Your Honor,
talking.
Your Honor, may I
Stop
say
talking?
this?
Can she stop talking
May
when
I
I'm
say
talking?
this? Can she
Can
actually
this piece
I
of
have
shit
a
say
stop
the truth?
talking? Can
suggestion,
this piece
guys.
of shit stop talking when I'm talking? You trash.
If we can talk without calling each other pieces
Yeah,
of
but
whatever.
That is a military
talking.
person,
I am
a
talking. Why
professional.
is she
She's
talking?
calling herself a professional. That is a professional, a disciplined.
I feel like, Your Honor, you need to listen to
Man,
everybody.
when I was on your platform saying there, ukisema ukiinvite kila mtu, ukiniweka kwa big screen, ukiinvite kila mtu, so what happened? What changed?
I didn't realize that I was
because I changed.
getting myself.
No. So all of a sudden, I'm
Okay,
not
I'll
a
just mute.
professional. Seriously, all of it, like seriously.
If you mute for now, if that's okay. Your Honor,
I'm gonna mute.
I feel like
No, seriously, Your Honor.
Thank you for muting as well.
Your Honor, I'm gonna mute as well. But
Thank you, Cam.
Whatever they say, I'm gonna mute. But after they are done talking, I request to talk.
Order. I was in a court session and you walked right in the court, frustrated, dragging your fellow, of a lady by the hair, and you made use of very bad languages. And yes, you are frustrated. But I think I issued first and second strike, and I said, we're going to give you a court session. Clearly, it's a lot. It's a lot. We are going to give you our time, and we dedicate our time to listen to these frustrations about work, about drug, about cancer. We understand it's not easy.
It's a lot, Your Honor. It's a lot.
You're disturbing our court session, and you are also disrespecting us. Because when you walk in and shout and use this language, Madam Khan.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I apologize. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I apologize.
You do know that nobody ever listens to a madman in a market square, right?
Yes, I apologize, Your Honor. And I am sorry. I apologize, Your Honor. I apologize. Yeah.
We shall, and we will dedicate our time, because we can see you're
I apologize, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I apologize to the court and all the judiciary.
Recording. In your court session, we are going to have this a repeat. As per now, I will be human enough to exercise patience with you one last time. But if you disrupt this court again, I'm going to issue you a fine. And before we listen to you in another sitting, you will have to pay this court fast. So please exercise that, that decorum, so we can get to the root of Indigori.
I agree, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I apologize, Your Honor. And I apologize to the court, and I apologize to the judiciary and everybody. I'm going to mute now.
Thank you. Thank you, Carmen the Storm. Thank you so much.
Madam Lady Jacqueline or Madam Goldie or Madam Sandy, this is the moment. You all know how our court operates. This is the moment for any of you to say something. I will be busy writing something here.
Okay, thank you so much, Your Honor. Okay, so this is my suggestion. I know that the judge is going to be busy writing her ruling. Shall I say this, guys? Because the thing about this court is that it seeks to bring, peace. It doesn't force peace, I don't think, but it seeks to bring peace. Sasa, mimi nakuuliza, this has nothing to do with M, but come in the storm, yani it's like you are wronged, sana. And this has nothing to do with you, my dear. So don't take anything personally. But let me just say this, because the judge will be busy with her own stuff. Wacha tu tuchukue time tusengenye kidogo. Najua ni kotini. Come in the storm. Yani, what is going on? It's like you have got a lot of pain. What is happening there, please? If that's
Am I allowed to talk? Because I don't want to disrespect.
Yes, you are. The judge has given us time.
Before you respond to that, kidogo to Lady Jacqueline, just a minute before Cam responds to that.
Yeah.
If I'm not wrong, can I ask first, are you okay? Because you're really aggressive, like something is really bothering you up, because unaikuja na pressure mingi sana until you're even attacking people you're not even supposed to attack. What's wrong, girl? What's wrong? Talk to us.
No, Sandy. Listen, it's not that I'm attacking people. And also, I would like for this M person to mute. And every time she unmutes and start talking is a trigger. So as long as she mutes and don't talk to me, I can explain myself completely.
Am I muted? Just leave me alone. I'm getting fed up. Na mimi nikianza kukuongelesha wewe utalia. Let me tell you, I can actually speak. Ninakwambia ni utanikoma. Let me just, this is the last time I'm talking. Ni saa zile nitafungua mdomo wewe mwanamke utashangaa. Nakwambia, this is the last time. I've listened to you for so long. Ukitaka kuona sasa nikikuja kama shetani nitakuja.
Usinite mwanamke, wewe ni mama. Usinite mwanamke, mimi sirika yako.
Mwanamke mwenye ujijui mbele na nyuma tu, kazi yako ni kuja kwa platform kwa umeelewa. Sisi tunakuja campaign from night, from afternoon to morning na tukuji kama shetani, and I mute now.
Shut the fuck up. Mimi sirika yako. Takataka hii. Shut the fuck up. I'm talking to Sandy. Seriously. So now, you guys see. I cannot even speak one word.
And of your type, I mean, you are a lowlife, a commoner, you have no brains, kazi yako ni kukunywa na kujifanya umelewa, sijui ni vitu zipi zinakufanya ufikirie wewe ndio unajua kulewa. We drink, I can drink from morning to morning. We drink. I don't know what type of alcohol you're drinking yenye nakufanya ukwe mshenzi kiasi hiyo.
Relax. Just have a breath. Relax, girl. Relax. Tunaongea tu hapa. We were trying to find out what is happening. I know it's going far, but I just need you to hold a moment to simjibu. Just be a bigger person. Mute. Wachaji express. By someone expressing themselves, you can hear another side of another story. But mkiendelea kuargue hivi, we are never going to know what is going on. As much as we want to help, as much as you want to be on another court section, it also bado itakuwa, lakini at the end of it all a conclusion has to be made and a judgment has to be made. So hii matusi pia calm, reduce on it, because it's not fair. You're insulting her in a way which is not even good, and at the same time we're also trying to deal with Dingori side here. Na amenyamaza for quite some time here. He has not been talking, amekuwa akiwasikiliza. He has not been objecting to anything.
I understand and I apologize, but Sandy, let me just say this woman alikuja akajifinyilia kwa maisha yangu. Diaspora aliniambia fukuza this woman, send her, akafukuzwa na kina The Only Prime, akafukuzwa kujifinyilia kwa maisha yangu. A few weeks ago she came again kujifinyilia kwa maisha yangu. I don't want you. You are a bully, a horrible person, and I don't want you. I don't want you anywhere near me. Even vile ulifukuzwa na kina The Only Prime the first time, toka na ukienda kwa maisha yangu forever. Usikuje tena. Disappear.
Clean care for a word. This is big and heavy.
I'm waiting for her to finish talking, so you guys can give me time to talk. So don't forget that. Don't forget that. So I'm just waiting for her to finish talking so I can talk. Wacha atoe aongee mtoke. Alafu niongee.
For the respect of the law, we would personally, me nawaomba tu ngoje tu tumalize alafu we start.
No. To be honest, once she finished talking, I also need time to talk. And when I talk, I will to be talking with proof. and I want her to talk with proof. Talking about a few weeks ago, I have never talked to this lady for months. For months. I've never been to her platform.
This woman came onto my platform. She came and started pretending that we were friends. A few weeks ago, akakuja akadanganya wamama wa diaspora, akawadanganya the same thing she does on TikTok, lied to everybody on TikTok, making pledges. A few weeks ago, she came onto my platform, uninvited, kujifinyilia kwa maisha yangu, making pledges that atapatiana 100,000 to the women. She came onto my platform, diaspora, kumake pledges za upuzi zenye hana pesa. By the way, military are never paid enough. In the UK, you are paid peanuts. You are jumping from one platform to another, making stupid pledges, and then now that you know you cannot make those pledges, you came onto my platform making stupid pledges and saying, you are my friend. Woman, you are not my friend. You will never be my friend. Ever.
That I've been sending you.
Never. You'll never be my friend. You are not my type.
I will send all the proof of the money. Lilian Mudama, I will send all the proof of the money that I've been sending to you.
You know what? I don't care. I really don't care. I want you out of my life completely. Hauna akili ukiruka kwa platform kwa pledge and you don't have the money. The money you earn as a military officer or whatever, an army or whatever, is so small. In a way, you cannot be making all those pledges. Please, you cannot be making all those pledges. Alafu nakuja kutusi watu kwa sababu you made some pledge. You made a pledge and then you think I'm going to be going after you for that pledge. No, I don't want your peanuts.
Endelea kuongea. I have people lined up right now that we about to come to court together. Endelea kuongea. Mimi niko na watu wengi. Tunakuja kotini. Na usitoroke. Rudi hapa kotini. Niko na watu wengi. Rudi hapa kotini.
Enjoy my time now because you'll never see me.
Don't go anywhere.
Enjoy my time.
Because you're scared, motherfucker. You're scared.
Lady J is here. You can bring all the proof here. Listen. Lady J iko hapa, unafanya nani atakuwa hapa? Lady J is here.
Let me ask the judge. Something, guys. Let me ask the judge something.
I just don't have time for idiots like you, but Lady J will be here.
Let me mute and get everybody here so that wakuja watuambie kina Chiki Chicks, kina nani, kina Papa D, everybody. I'm about to get them all.
Come in the storm. Give me 1 minute.
Ngoja niwalete. Kwani unafikiria wewe unatushtua? Ngoja niwalete hapa.
Usiwalete. What's wrong with you? What do you think?
Wewe ni takataka.
Imagine wewe fanya uko life nikutana na wewe. If I met you in real life, I'll just hide. I'll never engage with somebody like you. In real life, you be out of my life. Hata kukupatia mkono kusalamia. I can never be there. I don't.
No.
You messed up my name. You can never join my board.
Because umeaika na mimi hapa, ukasimama na mimi, ukaniona.
I don't want to know. I don't want to listen to you, and don't ask me any question. Never ask me any question. I don't answer to idiots.
That's why do I get a time, man?
Able to just waste my name however you want to. Your Honor, I respect this court, and I'm gonna mute myself for now because I respect this court. But whether she presents herself or not, it doesn't matter. I just need to clear my name out of it. But even if I don't clear my name out of it,
clear your system.
I'm already. She needs to shut up. Whether I clear my name or not, it doesn't matter. I already presented myself to my workplace, and they test me every month for drugs.
I think your blood system should be the question.
Shut the fuck up, you motherfucker! You see, hii kitu inanisumbua. Acha mtu amute hii takataka. Juu nitaanza huyo. Mtu amute takataka. Ama amtoe ama mimi nijitoe. Kwa sababu hii
Come in
takataka
the storm.
so
You
she's
started it.
Wacha kumpea
You
mwanamke
want
mwenzako
mimi
takataka.
nitashuka sali
He
nataka.
caught
If you
my
cannot
friend.
stand
He
me,
caught
you
us.
started
she
abusing
thought I
me
was
so
gonna lose
ha
my
ha
job.
ha.
She thought I was gonna
You
lose
started
my
abusing me
job
so
because
ha
of
ha
her.
ha.
Hey, listen,
Okay.
motherfucker. I didn't lose
So
my job. I even got a promotion. I didn't lose my job because of you. I even got a promotion.
I don't
Seriously.
care. I don't care. I don't want to
Yeah,
become
I don't give.
I
Yeah,
don't want
I
to join the
know because
army. I
you
don't want to
support.
join the army. I'll never join army. It's not my dream. It's never gonna be my
Nobody
dream.
cares. Yeah, nobody cares about you either. And I don't want you to care about me either. But I don't want you to be
Not caring.
spreading
Actually,
bad
I care
rumors.
about you, but you're an idiot.
No, I don't want you to care about me, you motherfucker. I don't like. Yes, anybody else could care about me, but I don't want you to care about me. You're
About you, but you are the
fake, you
biggest idiot I've seen
Come in
ever,
the
ever,
fake,
ever.
storm.
Mjinga kichwa
stupid,
hakuna,
and you are
kurukaruka kwa
just a
maplatform akifanya mapledge za
fake
ujinga.
motherfucker.
What the
Seriously.
hell?
That is why I went back to Lady J because she's real. You are fake. You stupid. You are
You've
fake and
never been
stupid.
with you going back to Lady J. You were never with me. You were never with me. You had your own platform yenye hukushika. You had your own platform. You were never with me. You were never a diaspora.
Okay.
You had your own platform. You were never with me. Excuse me. You were never with me. You were. You had your own
with
platform.
me. What? You know what? I'm the Honorable Court. I will send all the evidences of how I supported this platform, and also Honorable Court, I will also present how I supported this platform and why and reason why that I left. I will present all of it, and I want her to present to me where I was being dragged because even my
We don't share blood.
she needs to
We don't share blood, so I cannot actually get tested for
Can you
you.
mute for a minute? Calm, one question. Calm.
Right, like
Hello,
honorable
Calm.
judge, we
Hello, Calm, one question.
honorable judge and honorable court.
Calm, one question.
We're supposed to be presenting evidence to the court, right?
Calm, one question, please. Calm, just a minute. One question, please.
Yes,
Please
Sandra,
please don't take it in a wrong way. I just want you to prove a point to some people who might judge you wrongly through the comment section. And again, you have every reason not to open your camera, but I'm requesting you, please open your camera.
Me?
Yes.
Why don't you ask her to open her camera?
No, just for your sake, because according to what I'm seeing, I just need you to justify yourself because it's not good. I just want you to prove a point to them. But again,
Why
it is
are
not
you
a must.
asking me to open my camera when you're not asking her
That
to
is
open
why
her camera?
I'm telling you, it is a choice. You can do it or you cannot do it. Just answering from the comment section.
No, I'll do it. Look, give me a second. Let me turn on the
Okay,
lights.
thank you.
Yeah, but why you asking me and not asking her?
Cause whatever is happening, I don't know if you've been taking keen at the comment section. Sometimes wanaongeanga vitu mingi sana, but sometimes people can be alert and they don't want them to judge you wrongly. Some people are claiming that you're drunk.
No,
And we're just
don't
trying
worry.
to prove a point.
Yeah, don't worry. Too easy. I'll open my camera.
Lakini hii account sidhani kama unaweza fungua.
No.
Haina enough followers.
You know what? Let me exit and come with my main account.
Thank you.
Open my camera really quick.
Sawa. Thank you. Thanks.
Let me exit. Come back with my main account. Judiciary. You know my account. When I come back, please up me so I can open.
I will up you. Thank you.
I have no problem opening my camera.
Okay,
I hope the other party can open their camera too.
Yeah.
I've not been judged.
No, who ask you haki ya Mungu. Hii sauti ya huyu mwanamke inanisinya, nasikia kwenda kutapika. Hii sauti ya huyu mwanamke inanisinya, nasikia kwenda kutapika. She's such a stupid piece of shit. Oh my goodness.
Okay, come in the phone.
Give me a second. I'm coming really quick. My mom is calling me, but I'm gonna hang up my mom so I can, I'm gonna open up my camera really quick so I can talk to my mom later.
Are you gonna drop and come with the other account?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop and come with my main account.
Okay,
Is that okay?
Sawa. Yes, please do that.
Yeah.
Do that.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
A minute.
Thank you so much, Judiciary. Thank you so much, Your Honor, for this patient. Yeah. For this patient.
Your Honor, can I say
My mom.
something?
Wait, just wait for Cam to drop first, yeah?
I
Sababu ukiongea unamtrigger alafu hata drop. Unaelewa? Just to keep defending herself.
Mimi simuongeleshi. It's okay. Simuongeleshi tena. It's okay.
Yeah.
Simuongeleshi. Don't worry about it.
Drop basi, drop ukuje na ile account ingine.
Yeah, simuongeleshi hiyo mjinga tena. Simuongeleshi hiyo takataka tena. Simuongeleshi.
Yeah, ukiongea unamtrigger. That's what I've realized.
No. Simuongeleshi hiyo takataka tena. Wewe ni takataka kwangu. Simuongeleshi tena.
Come, you can drop now, my dear. You can drop now.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop. Simuongeleshi hiyo takataka. Mjinga sana. Simuongeleshi hiyo takataka.
Can I get a mic, Madam Prosecutor?
Yes,
The irony ya mtu mwenye anaishi kwa gari ya takataka.
The irony ongee kwanza ndio ongee. Kwa mic.
The irony ya mtu mwenye sijui anaishi sijui kwa campervan, sijui anaishi wapi, sijui ni kwa gari ama ni wapi akinita takataka. Lady J, this lady alikuja a few weeks ago and we like apologized to each other. We made it like tukaongea vizuri, nikamwambia I'm sorry if I hurt you. Akasema it's okay, tukaongea vizuri and we ended this. Ile siku ya matiti za Big Daddy zilitokea, huyu mama alinitusi nikani matiti zake zimeonyeshana. Kakasirika mpaka saizi after hiyo mambo za matiti. She's like crazy. It's as if matiti zangu ni zake. Amenitusi throughout. Matiti zangu throughout. Imagine a few days before matiti alikuja na tukaongeleshana and we talked really nicely, tukaongea tukaelewana na watu wa diaspora wanaweza sema mpaka akapledge 100,000 towards the coming Saturday Christmas dinner yenye tunaenda Othaya, akasema atatusupport na 100,000. Matiti zikuje. Ani ameimba na matiti kwa abundance, matiti za matiti amekasirika na matiti za as if matiti zangu ni zake. Up to now she's mad. Anyway, wacha kuje tu.
Okay, can I speak?
Kindly before we continue, let me use this opportunity to inform you guys. When the court is in session, only my camera is mostly throughout on. Kamera yangu ikikuwa on, hata siwezi jukuna kuna makwapa, hata siwezi kula, hata siwezi amka niende kwa choni kojoi. It is only fair that you people allow me, because I can see, don't worry about me, I'm very fit physically to oversee this. I want to really do away with whatever is transpiring right now. I'm very much dedicated. But nilikuwa naomba tu, mnipe chance, I rule about Indigori, and then we go to you. Now, I do not think saying I'm going to rule is the appropriate way in the case of Indigori versus Diana Ross. The case that was presented here by Indigori was Diana Ross giving false information for the purpose of damaging reputations of others. Diana is a reputation assassin in TikTok, and whatever her platform has been doing, it has character assassinated a lot of people, including the sitting judge in this court session, Madam Prosecutor, and many other victims. We have all had a share of this lady's whatever she's doing. Now, what I understand with the law, without a forensic care report being detailed, whereby government has assigned, the court has assigned government doctors to present a report before the court that actually shows there's a possibility of mental impairment, such claims are actually dismissed and they cannot be admissible because it is a hearsay. But we do not have medical evidence or medical report to substantiate that these claims are actually true. As a sitting judge, I, however, do exercise my powers legally and with my legal my legal, education and knowledge a little bit. That I'm requesting, I know this will be against everyone, but I am requesting that there is no need of giving this a ruling, because we are going to be here again and again and again. The discussion has not finished. I feel that there is a way we can approach the case of Diana Ross, which should be more than TikTok. And so I'm ruling that I, Judge Black Cinderella, I should be given a maximum. You could all have seen that I was engaged in some phone calls while the whole altercation was happening. I Judge Black Cinderella, I do request my counsel, my able court, to give me an ultimatum of just 2 weeks. I need 14 days from now to seek further help, because at the end of the day, if I say here nataka kunyonga Diana Ross Christmas, ama nimchinje Christmas, it will just be TikTok fun. This case was a different case. This is not the normal case where people come and before we give a ruling as TikTokers, we see them showing remorse, emotions, tears, and asking each other for forgiveness. This wasn't it. This is bigger than us. It is bigger than us.
With a situation amekuwa akishautu, tunafikiria watu hapa chini wanasema fietu, wengine wanasema ni ulevi, but at long last we've gotten this, tumeshamjua. Now we understand it is very bad for us to judge somebody kabla hatujamjua, but all the same these things happened, na tunaona adipo information just like any other friend, although anasema kwamba aliongea na Fab kumuuliza kuhusu hii drug. It was because she cared about Windrose. I think the information that had from Cooking Nurse, I think there's somebody, I think it is Cooking Nurse or somebody like that, mwenye alimconsult about the drug na akamwambia hiyo drug ni drug ya kufanya. I think the information she got was wrong. That information was wrong. And for her, with that wrong information, aende kwa live na atangaze, I think it was wrong. That was unfair. In fact, the information, the fact that she was told that that is not just any drug that you can purchase across the counter, that was enough for her asiongelee kwa platform. But all the same, it happened, and I think now Fab has shared a lot. In fact, ametupea a lot of information, and mimi ninaona kuna mwangaza, tushajua what is going on, and I think with the wisdom ya hiki kikao, we will have a solution, and these two people watajua, and I hope paka Fab, yes, you are hurting. We understand, but you are in the right place. You are in the right place. Sometimes when you speak, when you talk, that is therapy. And I think what you had when you are coming in, ukishatoka, it will not be the same. Your Lord itakuwa imekuondokea. And that is why I will say again and again, this is the best platform yenye watu wanakuja wanajiongelea, wanatoka kama artist wameelewana. I hope na Windrose watapata understanding, waelewane, because they were once friends, they once assisted each other. So that is not the way to behave hata kama mumekosana, nyinyi ni watu wawili wazima. So I hope we get this solution and we will put it behind us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, our very able court clerk, Goldie, who is standing in today as the prosecutor, because today has been heavy for many of us. Okay, so Your Honor, may I just say that, first of all, I hope that, personally, I'm just making a request to the court that we get a solution to this, please. Your Honor, do whatever you can to help us, because this seems to be, coming and going, and it's really draining for the people involved. So please, for us to help these people, do whatever you can for us to end this today and for all. Tafadhali. Thank you. That is all.
Your Honor, can I take the mic, please? Okay. My own point of view, and I stand corrected again. I know you are caring to reach out on some concerns, but at the same time, you might have gone overboard, which might have triggered some things to happen. For the Inspire, I'm getting your point of view and I'm feeling your heart at the same time, because this also would have meant that you could also experience, you could also, your work would be at line if something was misquoted or misled, which we are really sorry about that. But again, may you pardon what is happening here, because after your speech, a lot made sense and a lot came into conclusion. And this beef started on with some little things on the air, and it's a lesson that each one of us should always consider every day, and we keep on saying in the court every single day. Whatever you bring on the live, may it be something that that will not bring repercussions later on. So I believe, come wherever you are and aim wherever you are, you'll come to an understanding that both of you might be on the wrong, count by you overreacting and with the abuse, and aim with you crossing the boundaries on something that was not concerning you a lot, even if you are friends or not friends again. And Inspire, we're really sorry for bringing you into this, but at the same time, I know you have to support your partner, which is very good what you're doing, and people to avoid misquoting of things and taking advantage of the situation. Thank you, Your Honor.
Chantel, you want to say something?
I think Chantel sits. Oh, there you go.
Chantel never speaks, but when it involves an army person, Chantel has words to say. Chantel,
I'd rather she just sits there as a friend of the court as we bring the other parties, because
Chantel has a lot to say. Chantel, you say what you want to say.
Please don't bring them up here until I say my last piece, kindly.
Okay. All right, thank you.
We don't want them here
because of interruption, that's why.
Yeah, because of the confrontations. Chantel, you say something, I know you there. You say. Chantel has a lot to say. Chantel, the mic is yours.
My Honor, I think whatever the lady is trying to do, whatever the Inspire is trying to do, it's about to protect the partner. But anaitwa M was trying to concern like a friend, but tukikuja kwa hii side ingine, she was like in love with the lady. You understand? Sioni kama partner anaweza hamu the follow partner, hapana, angemhamu mahali popote. I think he or she was trying to protect her partner and to make sure the lady she's okay. Hata kama alikuwa amelala for 3 days, hangemhamu mahali popote. Yeah, that's it.
Na ninauliza tu swali, na kama amelala 3 days, yeah? As long as kulala 3 days si mchezo, lakini kiamu 3 days labda alikuwa anajisaidia aje, labda alikuwa anakula aje. I think hiyo 3 days si alikuwa tu sawa. So for me, I personally don't see the reason why M was even on social media space. And now the problem, this comes going and coming and going and coming. It's because of, the information that is in the public domain. Jacqueline, you want to say something? Because now the mic is going to the Inspire, and the Inspire will take her time to say whatever she wants to say. Alafu, Lady Jacqueline, utatuletea mshtakiwa.
Yeah, I'll bring everyone back up. I'm waiting for Jacqueline to talk very quickly because M really wants to talk. M ni kama anataka kuongea sana. Jacqueline, please unmute, please.
Okay, thank you so much for this opportunity, Your Honor. I'm humbled. What I wanted to say is these two people have been friends, and from my point of view, I think there was a misunderstanding somewhere. M was caring for a friend because kulala 3 days is not a joke. 3 days without going to the toilet, without eating, without nothing. Alafu friend yako akuja akwambie, hey, you know what, Jackie, mimi sijakuwa nimeamuka for 3 days because nilikula dawa fulani. I think on side of M alikuwa na care for a friend. And then another thing, makosa tu yenye alifanya ni ile kwenda kuconsole mtu about the drug. If you don't know anything nowadays about the drug, unaweza enda tu Google na utajua the meaning of that drug. So I think the person misleaded her. Huyo mtu alimmislead, akamwambia the drug ilikuwa haikuwa mzuri. So I think niyo tunafaa kusema. And then the other party, calm. The only thing I can tell you is just forgive and forget. That is the only key. Na murudie tu kukua friends like before. That's what I can say.
Okay. So
And one thing,
let me take Chantel.
Yes.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. So right. We only give one chance, kindly, because there are people concerned with this case. We should not be giving our opinion when they're here. They should be talking for themselves. Now, Jacqueline, I want to tell you that sometimes you can say, I've not eaten 3 days. And that is the use of persuasion. That's actually an exaggeration, a hyperbole. So don't take it literally like as you have. It does not mean she did not go to the toilet, blah, blah, blah. She just wanted to pass a message across. That perhaps in the last 3 days she had slept way too much. But I just wanted to make that correction quickly. All right. So
So thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Remember to like, share, comment, and if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you know every time I post a new video. So guys, thank you. I'm gonna see you on my next video. Bye.